Welcome to the morning show today on WRCO. We are pleased to be talking about the 2026 Iowa County Dairy Breakfast, which is coming up Saturday from 6:30 until 11 at Miller Time Farms. And joining us VIPs this week, Jody Miller, Dan Miller, they are here, and Cassie Shimmick, their daughter, talking about the operation and the upcoming dairy breakfast. Dan, if you weren't in the studio with us right now at this very moment, what would you be doing?
I would probably be in the barn working with the cattle or getting something else done on the farm.
Okay. Well, we took you away. We gave you a little bit of a diversion today.
Yep.
So you hosted this as a family a few years ago. I guess you didn't get enough of it then.
Yeah, I guess not. My wife is really an adamant promoter of the dairy industry. She's on the DFW board, so she was really pushing. And we need some advocates to get people out to the farm because so many people are removed from the agricultural life now, to invite these people out to see how the farming operations are and what's actually going on out there, and to get to experience the real world.
Have you been doing some ship-shape work around the farm then, Jody, to get everything ready?
Yes, we have. If anybody knows me, they know I love flowers. So we've got a lot of flowers going on, a lot of landscaping going on. We remodeled our house this winter, so we were trying to get grass growing and obviously do some cleaning. Like Dan said, we're really hoping for a good crowd. We'd love to see people out at the farm and show everybody what we do.
What makes your farm unique in your mind? What would you say?
I guess what makes us unique, we're out in the middle of the Driftless area. It's gorgeous out where we live. We're not around anything, really. If you're driving by, you're either lost or going to one specific place because we don't have a lot of traffic out our way. But and we're, I guess we're unique, but we're not because we're basically all family, and that's what's really important to us is family and the farm. And obviously the cows come first, and then family. They are our family, I guess.
But you're unique in the sense that it's the family farms are fleeting, right?
Oh, yes, good point, because that's why having a dairy breakfast and inviting people to the farm is really important to us, because there's so many people that don't have relatives anymore that are farming that they have no idea where the milk comes from or how it's done. If if we're still milking by hand or how we're using milking equipment or what, but come on out and see it.
Tell us a little bit about the farm, Dan, and what it features.
Well, we're mainly dairy. We milk about 250 cows, plus another 40, 50 dry cows, and then young stock. We farm probably about 850 acres. Between what we own and what we rent. We raise almost all of our feed for the animals. Most of it goes back into the animals. On a good year, we have extra corn and sometimes some hay to sell, but most of it's all centered right back into the dairy.
How are the crops looking?
Pretty decent. I mean, we could use a drink now, just preferably not on Saturday, but I know there's a chance of rain here this weekend, but hopefully it works around us for the breakfast and it cooperates with us.
Did you have to kind of hurry up the process, being that you're hosting a dairy breakfast?
Well, we tried to, but Mother Nature wouldn't let us there a while back when it wanted to rain every day, and then rained 10 inches there in a week. But, we got the crops in now. We got the hay made here a week ago, and now it's cleanup mode and trying to get ready for everything. And I know you guy doesn't realize how much cleaning there is until you dig into it.
And Jody, you've got plenty of parking at the farm, it sounds like, for this year.
Yes, we specifically kept one of our fields. We planted rye and took the rye off a while ago. So we have parking right around the buildings. And we will have shuttles going back and forth from the parking. And we will also, and it's actually not that far to walk if you were to walk. Parking on the farm. And please, if you need to come close, park close. We will let you park really close or get you to the place to eat breakfast.
Yes, there will be handicap spots available up close by the buildings, so that you don't have to walk very far if you need it.
And we wanted to mention also, we are extending the breakfast on our own. The breakfast goes from 6:30 to 11, but we are going to have a Miller Time Milk and Mingle afterwards. And we're going to have Utter Brothers Creamery come in with their truck. Have deep fried cheese curds and food, and we're gonna have vendors set up. We're gonna have bouncy house and stuff for kids. Lots to do after the breakfast, because sometimes it's hard with everything going on to get people there before 11 o'clock. And if you want farmers to come, a lot of times they're still choring when it's early like that. So we're extending it to 2 o'clock So if you can't make it to the breakfast, which I hope you can, there is more to do afterwards. You can see us milk. We're going to milk. We're going to be milking during the breakfast. We start about 4:30 in the morning, and we're done about 7:30ish. And then we'll start milking again at 12:30. So if you want to see us milk, there's 2 opportunities to do it that day.
Dan, let's be honest. You're just trying to get extra help, right? For people.
Anything you can do to get a little help, yes.
So, but again, for people to see, I mean, we just take it for granted, but for people to see it in action, that's a
yes.
a
Well,
great
and that's what we wanted. I mean, we go through all this work to get everything cleaned up, and we want to keep the window as big as we can to give people an opportunity to come and see what's going on.
Miller Time Milk and Mingle.
Yeah.
Who came up with that over
It
here?
was one of the daughters. I don't know. One of the girls
I
did.
think it was a promotion committee.
Cassie, would you be the guilty one on that one?
I think so, yeah.
I think Carmen and you both sat down and we were trying to figure out what words to talk about.
Oh,
or what
yeah.
words to use. But
Works well. Well, good morning, Cassie, and
Good
welcome.
morning.
So, where do you fit into this whole dairy breakfast thing?
Oh, I run our Facebook page, so it's a lot of the social media, and that's become really big over the years, especially, this year, and getting it out there and having fun with the videos. I got Dan to actually do some lip sync ones, and it really hit off, and they've been really good sports about dealing with my shenanigans.
So these are videos promoting the dairy breakfast then?
Yep, promoting the dairy breakfast and kind of teaching about the dairy industry and all the fun stuff that goes without that.
So you grew up on a farm then.
Yep.
Did you ever think that you would wind up back on the farm? Or was that one of your dreams?
That was always one of the dreams. I have a herd of my own. I have about 20 head that are in the barn there at Miller Time, and I like my red and white Holsteins, and that's what I got. I got a couple of black and white ones, but the red ones are my favorite. And yeah, I can't get rid of them. I can't go to beef fully.
So you've got some beef, but then you still have a few dairy then.
Oh, I have about 20 head of dairy, and then my husband's family farm, they have a bunch of beef cattle. But yep, I like my color.
So yeah, you married into the Shimmick family
Yes, I did.
by Highland.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And so you got a little bit of everything going on this week, don't you?
Yep, a little bit of everything. There's never a dull moment, that's for sure.
And Beckett is in the studio with us as well here. Can you say hi?
Say hi.
No. She can't. But a young one in the studio there, and she'll be out there as well. Plenty to do for kids on Saturday, it sounds like.
Yep, there's going to be a bounce house, and we're going to have face painting and a corn play bin for the kids in the corn, and yeah, lots of fun things to see the cows and calves and just have fun.
Lots of, because I know you're into videos and camera, lots of photo opportunities.
Oh, yeah, tons.
check out her new June Dairy Month one.
Yep, I'm glad I have my nieces and nephews because they are usually the stars. But yeah, I like to use them a lot.
So what song is Dan lip syncing to, by the way? Do you
I don't even. It was one that was going on TikTok. Yep. So we just made him go for it, and I thought he wouldn't do it, and he just stole the show.
Wow, that's impressive, Dan.
Well, I knew I would just bite the bullet and get it over with, and I said because they were going to hound me all day, and we did it in one take. I says it looked good, and I says we're done. I'm going on.
He loves when I come into the freestyle and he's checking cows, and he's like, "Oh no, another camera in my face."
Well, they kind of tricked me and said it was just going to be like a few minute interview, and then it turned into this skit, and I'm like, no, and
You never knew that came with farming, did you?
yeah, I got tricked into that. Was never on the docket before when I was signed up for this.
Dan, did you always want to be a farmer?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I grew up on a farm. I'm the third generation on our farm. Like I say, I always look at it as almost kind of like a disease. You get it in your blood and you can't shake it, And you almost have to have that passion for dairying or any kind of, actually any business. If you're going to be good or successful, you have to have the passion to do it. And especially in agriculture, you got to have the passion because you're not doing it for the money. I mean, you're doing it for the love of what you're doing.
Right. Great place to raise a family, though.
Yes, I was just going to say, it's a great way to raise a family. You're working with your kids and everybody's around with you, and you don't get home from work and only get in a couple hours to spend with them before bed. You get all day sometimes and weekends. And, I mean, sometimes it has a good and a bad, but, I mean, it's good to be with them.
And then you said you're third generation. Do you have any tractors that go back to the first generation still around?
Oh, yes. Well, I've got several of tractors when I was farming with my dad that Dad had actually bought. I don't think we've got anything from my grandpa's family or back when he was farming. I mean, most of them have moved on, but a lot of the tractors that Dad was farming with are still actually on the farm getting used.
Mm-hmm.
And they're green.
And they're green.
And they're green. Primarily John Deere then.
She's primarily a different color.
Oh, is that right? How did
I get
this
ribbed on that all the time.
How did this marriage work out, you know?
It has its days.
So Jody, what's your preference? Red?
Red.
Red.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely red. But yeah, so we have a few red pieces of equipment, but it's fun. They've got the, like you were talking about, the ancestral tractors, but the 4020 is like everybody's baby. Everybody loves that old tractor because your dad even used to pull it back in the day. So when everybody had tractor pulls in town, you know, there was always one in every town. But yeah, we go back and forth ribbing each other. My family's all red, and my son works for Ritchie, so we're red all the way around that way. But so it's fun to go back and forth.
And your family has hosted the Dairy Breakfast before, Jody?
Yes. Mom and Dad when we were kids, and then my brothers here just a couple years ago. So my family's actually had about 3 times, and this will be our second. But I guess we just can't get enough. But no, I guess we just really want to get people out to the farm and show people what it is, where your milk comes from, where your food comes from. We're in a really small community. Highland's really small, Highland Avoca area. And I'm really surprised how many people have never saw a calf be born or a cow milked. So we just want people to experience it and see where, it's kind of there's not as many around as there used to be. There's a lot fewer of us than there used to be. So it's really more important than ever to get them out to the farm, in my opinion. So
the Iowa County committee, when they have to find a farm from time to time, did they have you guys on the back burner? Like, okay, if we can't find a farm, then you're next.
Well, she's pretty good at volunteering
Oh,
herself.
But it is getting harder and harder to find farms. I mean, I think Richland Center is Richland County's not having one this year, so we're hoping to pull from the county. We're really not too far from Richland County, so we're hoping to get some people from this area too to come over to the farm.
Yes, I mean, we're only a half hour south of Richland Center here, so I mean, Richland County's not a very far drive to come down to the breakfast if they've got time and looking for a good breakfast. I would come on out.
And it's hard to get people to host because it does entail a lot. I mean, but it's important to do it. It's you get a lot of things done you weren't going to do before.
I was going to say it's a good excuse to do some things that you probably should do anyway.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, get things cleaned up, and it's kind of nice. Just it's not maybe after Saturday we'll say it's nice to have that all done.
You'll sleep well on Sunday, maybe. Well, give us directions to the farm, like different scenarios, because I know we all are enduring some construction this year. That's kind of a necessary
thing. Well, I'd say we are located between Highland and Avoca. If you come up Highway 80, either north of Highland or southwest or southeast of Muscoda, and then take County P up to 80, and then when you hit County P again to the east of Highway 80, we're out that way out on County P, and then you turn onto Fairview Road. We're actually on Fairview Road, but there will be signs up, and if you enter our address into the GPS on your phone or vehicle, it will bring you there right to the property.
You won't get lost.
Well, I hope not. If you do, it's a good scenic drive.
Yes, it is. And you said plenty of parking at the farm.
There should be plenty of parking, yes. And if we fill up the one field, we'll find more places for the park people. That won't be a problem.
Yeah. Jody, anything else you want to add about?
I want to say hi to my mom because she is kind of our the backbone of the farm all the way through. She's been a wonderful farm wife, worked tractors, cows, kids, food, all these years, and I think she's been a really good role model for all of us. And she listens a lot on here. So I wanted to say that she's been quite the role model for all of us. So we're just taking it from her, and we're just trying to follow in her footsteps and promote dairy and And on a different note, yeah, please come to our dairy breakfast. We'd really love to see us. We'd really, really want to have a good crowd this time.
What's your favorite part of the farm? Like, is it the field work, working with the cows, or?
I'm not going to lie. I love to do field work, and they don't always let me do it because the guys get in the tractors first. I love to do field work, but my favorite is when I can have my family and my kids all around me and my grandkids now, because when the little ones come over, they see the babies be born, they feed the calves, they know it's just kind of an aha moment for me to have the grandkids with us now too. So I guess that's my favorite part, that we're all working together.
How rewarding that is. That's awesome. What about you, Dan, in terms of favorite part of the farm, or is it?
Well, I probably enjoy working with the cattle more. I mean, it's nice driving tractors and getting out and doing that, but I mean, after a few days of that, it's kind of okay. That's and for us, the cows are where the bread and butter is at. As far as taking care and managing the herd, that's probably my favorite part.
Did you go to Farm Progress Days back in the day and see things that you dreamed about that you're utilizing now, right?
You go to Farm Progress Days and Dairy Expos, and it's kind of the dream about all them big things that you see, but some of that stuff is a little bit out of reality for what us smaller farmers are doing. But
now people are using robots. So, I mean, when we went to Dairy Expo when we were kids, they were like, It's really changed.
I remember seeing that, and I'm thinking that'll never work, but it is, isn't it?
Yes, come a long way. A lot of technology to farm.
Yeah. How many cows again do you milk, Dan?
We're around 250, which is small by today's standards. But
and you milk 3 times a day?
3 times a day, yes.
So, and you'll be milking, you said you'll be done by about 7:30.
Yeah, they'll be, when the breakfast starts, we're probably in the middle of milking at that time. So, up until about 7:30, 7:45. If somebody wants to peek their head in the parlor and stuff, the milking process still be going on, and then we'll shut down to about 12:30. But then at 12:30, we start up again. So if anybody wants to stick around and actually see the milking process going, they're more than welcome to stick around or come back for that the milk and mingle later on and see what's going on.
See it again. Cassie, what are you looking forward to the most on Saturday?
Seeing everybody and a bunch of social media opportunities. But I just love to see the kids and even adults interacting with the cows, and the cows love it too. They're a lot of showboaters. But yeah, they really like to be the center of attention, the cows do. So yeah, I'm excited for them to be there, or people to be there and see what we love about the cows, because they're a bunch of big kids. But we love them so much, and I want everybody to see that and get to experience that. So
that's interesting that you say that, because with the smaller herds you see that, but those cows all have different personalities, don't they?
Oh yeah, and I love to name them. I have one that she's a little spicy, so we called her Cinnamon. But yeah, they're full of personality, and we love them, and yeah, they're goofy in their own ways. And
sure, you have the diva of the herd. You've got somebody that's a little more timid, maybe.
Yep,
you've got somebody that's a
it's
little
so cool. You get to, when you walk through them, it's amazing. They're just like on a playground. They're just doing all kinds of silly things, or sleeping with their legs up, Yeah, they're just relaxing or up to mischief, and it's really fun to see that. And I want everybody to see that, so love to have people out there.
What will your role be on Saturday then? Are you meeting and greeting people then?
I think I'm going to be all over the place.
Okay.
I usually get pulled. I actually am a leader for Circle A 4-H Club, and we have face painting, so I'll probably be helping with that a little bit and running around and seeing people and keeping things rolling and doing a lot of videos and pictures.
Do you chase Beckett around that day, or is that will Beckett be there?
Oh, yep, she'll be there. She'll be running around with all her cousins.
And Henry gave her some rubber ducks too to play with.
Yep, she's playing with ducks.
Singing us a song.
Yeah.
She usually likes to ride in the tractor mostly.
Oh my gosh.
She likes to ride with Grandpa.
Oh, she loves the tractor ride.
What kid doesn't love to ride with Grandpa?
She loves to go on the tractor rides.
Right. When you guys hosted in 2018, did you get some feedback that you found really rewarding? Anybody come back to you and thank you for doing this and things
Well,
like
I think for the most part, I think all of it was positive feedback. Everybody, especially once like the people that help volunteer and clean up and get me set up, kind of realize how much work it is. And then after you see what's going on, everybody kind of understands they see the importance of the story of getting it out there to the community, so everybody knows what's going on.
We had neighbors that come over to the farm for the dairy breakfast last time that had never seen the farm, or so even close neighbors hadn't seen it. So, and I think we've learned from our last dairy breakfast, and maybe how to do things a little bit better. We're going to really try to do a good job with handicap parking, or even if you just need to get close, we're going to try to accommodate that and do a little bit better job with that, so everybody can have a positive experience.
And where are you serving the breakfast at? Where will people eat?
We've got a big machine shed. Everything will be in that. The breakfast and the dining area will all be underneath this big machine shed we've got. There's plenty of seating and table room under there. And then we've also got another shop that with some of the vendors and are going to be set up in there. So everything will be under a roof. And there's going to be entertainment, singer outside. That will be under a tent. So, I mean, even if it is raining or sprinkling, you will not have to sit out in rain. Everything will be under a roof, so that will not be an issue.
Great. And the meal, is it pretty typical fare?
I think, in my opinion, we've gone to a few dairy breakfasts just to scope out things, in the past, and I think Iowa County is one of the best ones. We might be a little biased, but they have really good eggs and pancakes and sausage and free ice cream and cheese curds, of course, milk, yogurt. So yes,
excellent food.
Excellent food. And then after the breakfast, we'll have, and during the breakfast, the vendors are going to have baked goods. There's going to be things for sale as well, for people to look at. And there's going to be a lot of demonstrations. We've got the county's coming out to do a demonstration on rainwater and how it goes through different types of soil. We've got the Farm Bureau going to be out. We've got a drone that's coming. A new thing for farming is they do a lot of farming with drones, spraying and fall seeding and things like that. So we're going to have one of those on display. That's going to be kind of neat. I'm interested to talk to them as well. Those are neighbors of ours and stuff. So going to be a lot of neat things to see for people. A lot of learning too, hopefully.
Yeah. I think about it, Dan, it's a great time to come up through farming because you saw some of the best of the old stuff, and now you're seeing a lot of technology.
Yeah, it's been quite because when I was young as a kid, I wasn't in the milking by hand, but I do remember the carrying the buckets to the step savers and then the advance to the pipeline and then to the parlors, and now you see some of these robots that are out there now. I mean, things have definitely evolved over the last few years.
You bet.
And we're checking cows with our cell phones. And we get tags on our cows that notify our cell phones if they're ill or maybe not doing as well. So, I mean, the technology is really great, too, to help us stay on top of everything.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this technology, you think, it's too much money, it's not going to pay for itself. But most of the time, that will actually pay for itself and then some, or 10 times fold sometimes.
Sure. Makes you look even smarter sometimes, doesn't it?
The computer can make me look a lot smarter, and that's saying a lot.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming in here and taking time out of your busy schedule, because I know it's busy, and we hope you'll have a lot of friends and neighbors, a lot of help coming up on Saturday.
Well, we appreciate you having us. I mean, like you say, we're trying to get the word out and get people out to the farm and see what's going on and see where their food comes from.
Yeah, absolutely. We Are the Millers. That was a movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was out a few years ago.
Yes.
The Iowa
Miller time.
It's Miller time. And then what are you calling the post-breakfast time again?
Miller time, milk and mingle.
Miller time, milk and mingle after 11, after hours then.
Correct,
Late
yes.
morning.
And we're going to have music then as well. So we'll have entertainment all day.
Oh, my goodness.
Up until 2, so.
It's a full day of entertainment. Iowa County Dairy Breakfast held Saturday, 6:30 until 11 at Miller Time Farms, 1796 Fairview Road, Avoca. Thanks to Dan and Jody Miller and Cassie Shimmick for being our guests, and Beckett as well here on The Morning Show.